What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. For those of you new to the channel, my name is Vince Warburton and this is VW Fitness. I do fitness, tech, supplement reviews, and lifestyle videos every single week. If that is something you're interested in, make sure you hit that subscribe and bell for notifications. Now, let's get to today's topic. Today's video, we're talking about the Apple Watch Series 5. And so basically, I did a unboxing video about a month ago, pretty much right when the Apple Watch Series 5 released. But you know, I didn't want to rush into a review and basically use it for a day or two and then just kind of give you my initial thoughts. I wanted to kind of, you know, see how we go for 4 weeks and then come back to you guys with a full review of the Apple Watch Series 5 and give you guys my honest thoughts when it comes to the fitness side of the piece of technology. I'm not going to really go through price. I'm not going to go through all those sort of things. This review is going to be pretty much just me talking to you guys about my thoughts on the Apple Watch Series 5. So let's get right into it. First off, I'm going to talk about battery life, okay? Now, battery life on my Series 2 was horrendous, okay? I could barely get through a day. I had never used sleep tracking, never used the fitness tracking. Pretty much it was a glorified notifications and a watch on my wrist that cost, you know, at the time, $300-400. Now you fast forward, you know, to the Series 5, totally different story when it comes to what I'm actually using, you know, my watch and the features that are within the watch and how I'm using those. So essentially what I'm getting at here is the battery life on this is great. Is it the best? No. And here's why. I still have to charge this thing every single day. So it's kind of hard to fit into my schedule of charging. Usually always I charge my phone at night. I charge my batteries for the camera, for the GoPro, for all these things immediately after I'm done. And it's kind of throwing me off, I'll be honest, when it comes to the charging portion of this. And the reason why is I do use the sleep app. It's called Pillow, and it automatically kind of tracks my sleeping, and I like that. I want to be able to track sleep a lot more, especially when I did the review on Power Down by Power Supplements. I definitely wanted to look at those metrics, and I like how it automatically does it. I don't have to like say I'm in bed. I don't have to do any of that. But with that, and especially with the fitness side of things, I don't actually track my fitness tracking while I'm doing a workout. That makes sense. Sometimes I will, but very rarely when it comes to the strength training. I think it can get consistently inconsistent is the best way to put that. So with the battery life, I have to charge it random times throughout the day. I'll throw it on the charger for half an hour, hopefully, you know, get a full charge. And it is pretty fast when it comes to the charging compared to Series 2. Now, obviously I didn't have Series 3, Series 4, and I'm sure those devices performed a lot better, but when it comes to the fitness side of things, I would love to get a smartwatch that integrates between Apple and the watch seamlessly, which this does, which is expected, is an Apple product, but I would like the battery life to last me at least a full day, and that's using both activity tracking and sleep app. So I don't know when that will come, hopefully soon. I would say that's probably my biggest like flaw with this design and this version is that the battery life does not last a full day. Now, obviously day to day, if you're not tracking, you know, sleep and you just kind of wear this thing, I would say you would get 2-3 full days, depending on how much you use of it. I also have been using the infograph, which is obviously a lot of information, a lot of data being used and pulling from my phone. This is not the cellular version, so it is pulling data from my phone. So, I mean, the battery life to be expected, it's gonna be down. But for someone that's paying $400 for a smartwatch, I would expect it to last all day. All right, so that's battery life. Let's talk about the activity tracking and the sleep tracking. Okay, so I've used this for my Stairmaster workouts, which I usually work out 15 minutes on a Stairmaster. I'll warm up. I have used this for a couple strength training sessions, and I have used it obviously with the Pillow app. I did not pay for the premium, so it just kind of automatically does its thing, which is great. I love how that's free and I don't have to pay extra for that. So bonus there. But essentially I would say that the tracking of the heart rate is actually fairly accurate. And it's like I've said in a lot of my other videos, it's all about being consistently inconsistent. This is not going to be the same as wearing a heart rate monitor, you know, for a 45-minute workout and getting those correct metrics. And even that, it's not going to be 100% accurate. Obviously, it's all about just getting the metrics, getting all these numbers, getting all this data and putting it into ways that we can actually understand it. You know, the amount of metrics that I can look at my ECG, which is kind of cool. I hold my finger here, pretty cool little design there or feature, I would say. Obviously, this is a tool. And this is not needed for someone that's trying to lose weight, you know, someone that's trying to hit the gym. I just think it's really important to be able to track. And getting those metrics to me is really important. I like to see progress. It helps me with motivation, with progress in and out of the gym. I like how I can look at the activity app within the watch and kind of look at how many calories I've burned actively. Again, they're not 100% accurate, nor do I expect them to be. Okay, this is literally a device on my wrist being worn throughout the day, and obviously I take it off once a day, twice a day to charge. So things are not going to be 100% accurate, but it's all about getting those consistently inconsistent readings, and that's what it's all about. So in terms of the activity tracking, I really actually enjoy this watch. I think it's fairly accurate. I haven't tried the Fitbit, the new Fitbit that's out. Obviously there's a lot of different devices out there that kind of can do different things better. And you know, the biggest thing, I'll just be honest, is that like I bought the Apple Watch Series 2 for basically the notifications on my wrist. I don't have to carry my phone around, especially at work, etc. And they do that amazingly. I would say overall, this is a great fitness tracker. If you're looking for something that's a little bit less, I would recommend probably going with a Fitbit. I know they're the company that most people go with if they're not getting an Apple Watch. You know, I know Garmin has some, Samsung, obviously, there's a lot of Android versions if you're not on the Apple ecosystem. Obviously for me, it just makes sense. MacBook Pro, iPad, Apple Watch, it just makes sense for me to stick within the Apple ecosystem. And really, that's not a bad thing for me. I really enjoy the Apple ecosystem. I think it's where I need to be, and I enjoy being there. I appreciate you guys watching this review. It's really just about me telling you what kind of fitness tracker or how I incorporate this device into my daily, you know, run of the gun fitness, and especially losing weight these next 9 weeks. Overall, if you have the money, what would I rate it? Out of 10, because this is such a unique device that I can't really base it on a scale of 5. I would give this a 7.5 out of 10. And the reason why is the battery life is just not there yet for me. The touchscreen's great. Everything feels very smooth on this. The integration between a lot of the apps on my phone to here are very seamless, and I can't go wrong with that. But overall, 7.5. Next time when I upgrade, I will probably be waiting for Apple to release the watch of all watches that will last over a day with tracking, and that'll be when you guys will see another review of the Apple Watch, unless I get one for free. But probably not gonna happen. So anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you smash that thumbs up button, hit the subscribe and bell for notifications. And as always, we'll see you in the next one.